number one reason why I believe most people fail when they start a business is because they just don't do the thing long enough. What's up? My name is Lexi. I'm the founder of You Will Rock Books. We are a book brand and we are on Amazon. We are on TikTok Shop. We are, my goal is to build the number one giftable books in the world, on the planet. And right now we are selling about 10 to 15,000 books a month across those two platforms. And we're scaling to do multiple 7 figures this year. And the reason I share that is because I started my entrepreneurial journey. Just a quick background on myself, if you haven't watched any of my other videos. I dropped out of college. I was playing college soccer at the University of San Diego. COVID happened. That was, 2021, 2020. And I've been doing this for almost 4 years now. And I'm in my 4th year, right? Coming up on my 4th year doing these numbers. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. And that's some of the premise of this video here today. Is I was thinking on my driving to go see my grandpa right now. And I was thinking about what are the reasons why most people quote unquote fail. I don't think failing is bad, but that's one of the words I wanted to use for this is like perceived failure. What are the main reasons why people fail when they want to start a business or they want to do a thing or they want to hit their target, their goal? I like to call them targets because it feels more tangible than goal setting. And that's why I wanted to make this video. And so I came up with three ones that is a muscle that you have to build over time to make sure that you don't fall into those traps. I think it's still something that I'm continuing to build a muscle towards because, one negative thought or passing thought of doubt can impact your thinking, but at the same time, when you build that muscle, it gets easier and easier to tolerate and let it pass. And so I wanted to, I'm speaking from experience of my own experience on what are the three biggest reasons why I believe most people fail, and also how you can overcome those. And stick around for the third one because I believe it is the most important one, and it is the number one reason out of all the three why I believe most people fail. And quote unquote fail, what I mean as well is why they just don't accomplish the thing that they want to do. Why most people give up. Number one is most people allow the fear of failure to be louder than their target, than their goal. They allow the fear of failure to be stronger than their desire to achieve what they want. And so what I mean, for example, is like, I remember being always nervous for my first day of school, whenever I played a soccer game. But what did I do? I just attended school. I played the soccer game and I kept showing up and I kept playing and I kept improving. And I think there's a lot of synergies with businesses. Like, you're afraid of what ifs, but if you never do it, what's scarier? Never doing it or doing it, facing it, and then improving over time, learning over time. You're going to suck whenever you start anything new, whether it's a sport, a language, a business, anything. So you just have to do it and allow your desire to be in that future state stronger, allow that to be stronger than the fear of what if it doesn't work out. Because what's the alternative? You just keep doing the thing that you are doing and you don't enjoy it. So that's number one. And again, that's how I would solve it, is focus on the desired outcome that you want to achieve and don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Actually, I scratched that because people are going to say whatever they want to say, but you are in control of your life and your thoughts. So people are going to say whatever they want, but continue to remind yourself that the desired outcome is stronger than the fear of the unknown. And write about it, journal. Journaling has been fantastic for me. Write about it every morning. Tell yourself that. Talk to yourself out loud in public. Who cares what other people think, right? Whatever it takes to remind yourself that that is stronger than the fear of the unknown. Because again, what's the alternative? The number two reason why I believe most people fail is because of their environment. And I know this one can be a controversial one or frankly an easy one for people to say and then therefore make an excuse about why they're not able to do the thing they want to do. They blame it on their environment. The environment, I could not agree more that your environment is one of the most powerful parts of your life, your circumstances, your everything. But at the end of the day, if you give all the power to your environment, then your environment has more power than you do. And you have so much power in your thinking, in your hands, in yourself, in your soul, that if you are unhappy and you recognize that your environment is not good for you, then therefore you can do something about it. Doesn't mean it can happen tomorrow. If you have responsibilities, a family, a husband, a wife, kids, friends, family that could be part of that negative environment. But again, you are in control of your life. And I think too many people give control to their environment, therefore blame the environment because it's easier than making the change of leaving the environment. So this one might sound simple because it is. It's like, change your environment. Again, it might take some time, but planting that seed, first recognize that that could be one of the main reasons why you're not doing the things you want to do. Whether it's leaving for a couple days, seeing the difference, whether it's removing yourself from groups of people that don't support your dreams, whether it's stop watching, the news that only contributes to negativity. All of those are action steps that you can take to remove yourself from the environment that you don't want to be in, right? So I'll leave, on that note, you have so much control in your hands. Don't let the environment take that control from you. Just slowing down. And number 3, the third, and in my belief, the number one reason why most people don't do the thing that they want to do or don't accomplish the thing that they want to achieve is so simple, but it's taken me almost 4 years to realize is most people don't do it long enough. Again, you might be thinking, Lexi, that's easy for you to say, or you can disagree with me on that, but the principle is a fact. And I'll give some examples. Again, you're learning a language. You're not going to know it overnight. You have to put in the hours of learning it, especially as you get older, right? Like maybe when you're a kid and you're surrounded by multiple languages, you pick up on it sooner. But that's not an excuse not to learn a language if that's what you want to do. It takes time. Learning a skill, playing soccer. I played soccer. Like I know that there's the belief of 10,000 hours. That's how long it takes to get good at a skill, get fluent in a skill, language, activity, anything takes time. And so when it relates to business, I think of Mr. Beast. Like I believe he posted hundreds, I think 400 videos on YouTube, long form, not just like, filming on your phone. It was 400 or 4,000, something crazy. Both are absolutely impressive, but at least hundreds of videos before his first one went viral. Iman Ghazi, he's a great example. He's been doing videos since he was 16 or 15 years old. So almost 10 years, right? And people look at him now and they're like, oh, he had old money, raised with money, he's had it easy, or whatever it is, like, oh, he's handsome. It's like, those are just excuses. He's been doing it for so long that he's just gotten better and better at it. It's so simple. And it's like, you can look at him now, but reflecting on all of the hours he's put in, the sweat equity, that's why he's successful. That's why so many people are successful, because they just don't stop until they get good, right? That guy who's doing the Saratoga water right now, right? Like Ashton Hall, I think is his name. He's been doing those morning routines since 2018, like 5 years, more than 5 years. And it's like 7 years. And so people can say that, he's this, he's that. Dude's brilliant. He's been working at his craft and refusing to quit until he gets good at it, and been doing it for years. And so I'm getting so motivated now because I know that content is something I am prioritizing in 2025. I need to get better at it. I am getting better at it, but I'm not that good at it yet. Like I know my first videos sucked on TikTok specifically for the books, but I knew over time I posted, hundreds of videos until my 199th did well. Would I do the same thing again as I did before? No, I would research other videos and just 80-20 those. But my point is, if you want to be good at something, you want to get good at something, you want to hit your targets, you want to accomplish the goals that you've set so that you can support your family and they don't have to work as hard as they do right now, then you just need to do it long enough and refuse to and refuse to quit until you achieve what you want. Because when you have that attitude and mindset, you don't give yourself any other choice but to be successful. And so that's the last thing I want to leave you with. Here, spontaneous, just driving. But the third one, if you take anything away, it's that third one. Just pick something and do the one thing long enough until you get good at it. It can be a month, it can be 6 months, it can be a year, it can be 10 years, whatever it is. Only you can decide how important it is for you to succeed. Only you can decide that. So, thank you for watching this video. I'll keep putting content out like this. Leave me a comment if you agree with any, if you think I should add any more. But at the end of the day, you have to face the fact that you are in control of your life and you have so much power in your hands. And so I'm rooting for you, here to support you, and have a beautiful day. Peace.